Who did, Cord? What? There's our bar style boat.
What?
The convertible. That's the bar style.
I like the color.
Huh?
I like the color.
Uh-huh. Good, yeah. That's pretty, the blue one. Huh?
I like the white one better. And I really like the match.
This the red one's a new one.
That one's pretty. That one's pretty too.
Back of this one. The engine in the back of it. The new engine.
this time, I'd like to call the podium Rabbi.
Let us pray. Compassionate God, source of mercy, we pay tribute today to those who served our country. We honor and express our gratitude for their courage and selflessness, both those among us today and those of generations past. This
Many of you don't know why I'm wearing my uniform. This is the uniform I was in Fort Ord, California in May of 1971. I do it because I can. Not very many guys that are 76 years old, have been out of the military for 50 years, can get in their uniform. But that isn't really what I was going to talk about. What I want to talk about a little bit was something that, I don't know if it's just the Vietnam grunts, because I was one, or if it's all of Vietnam, but there was a phrase that we used over there, it don't mean nothing, drive on. And any of you Vietnam era veterans might remember that. And there was a reason that we said things like that. Vietnam was unique in the annals of war in general. And in particular, in this day, when 70% of the infantry was drafted. That's kind of an unusual thought. And I never even mentioned that I was a veteran. I'm a geologist. I've been a geologist since 1974. And worked all over the United States. I never even mentioned in my professional resumes, not once, that I was even a veteran, let alone a Vietnam veteran, because it was not good. It was a way for you not to get a job back in that time frame. It's hard to believe nowadays, but that's how the Vietnam veterans were told. I was sped on when I came back to Vietnam. They brought me back at 2 o'clock in the morning so there'd be less people out there. And but that was the way, and that was one of the reasons that, probably the main reason that the VBA exists, is because nobody wanted us. And things like that. And that was not something that was unusual. Nobody wanted to have anything with the Vietnam veterans. And so we started our own stuff. Started the VBA.
Celebrate our nation's heroes each and every day, but especially this Veterans Day. A regret?
Today's ceremony would not be possible without the leadership of Ed Converse and the support of the members of the American Legion, John Brawley Post 20, who dedicate their time and energy to honor and advocate for our fellow veterans.
all so much for allowing me to be here, join you today. And before I give my remarks, I just want to give a nod to the young people that are standing right here in front of us. This GW band. Let me tell you, these kids, these young people, I feel like I know each and every one because I've watched them grow up with my kids. But the young woman who walked right in front of us, Sophie, let me tell you something. These young people are here because they want to be, and they love you. They love our veterans. They love this community. They are always here. They always show up. You are amazing, each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. You make me so incredibly proud. Let me also say before I begin, we've lost so many of our veteran friends along the way. I want to give recognition to my friends who I've lost in the Iraq and Afghanistan war, and those veterans who are here with us today. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I see you in the crowd today. I'm proud to read this proclamation on behalf of the city of Charleston. Whereas it's been our custom to commemorate November 11th, the anniversary of the ending of World War I, by paying tribute to the heroes of that tragic struggle by rededicating ourselves to the cause of peace. And whereas in the intervening years, the United States has been involved in other great military conflicts, which have added millions of veterans, living and dead, to the honor rolls of this nation. And whereas Congress has passed a resolution on June 4th, 1928, calling for the observance of November 11th with appropriate ceremonies, and later provided in an act approved May 13th, 1938, the 11th day of November should be a legal holiday and should be known as Armistice Day. And whereas in order that a grateful nation might pay tribute, homage to the veterans of all of its wars, who have contributed so very much to the preservation of this nation, the Congress, by an act approved on June 1st, 1954, changed the name of the holiday to Veterans Day. And whereas the city of Charleston has among its citizens, who we love so very much, those who have served in the United States Armed Forces, we pay tribute to those who have sacrificed to serve and defend this nation, and we're reminded that we are forever grateful. I now, therefore, Amy Schuler-Goodwin, Mayor of the City of Charleston, do hereby proclaim November 11, 2021 as Veterans Day here in our great capital city. Thank you.
And one day after leaving the Navy recruiting office, something inside me made me walk into that Marine Corps recruiting office that was right next to me. The first thing I heard as I walked through that hatch was, "Now there's a young man who would look good in dress blues." I swallowed it. Hook, line, and sinker. After returning from Parris Island, I joined the Huntington Detachment of the Marine Corps League. And if I could give one piece of advice to many of the young people here today, that would be to seek mentorship relationships with veterans. Now, although many of my mentors from the Marine Corps League have passed away, their wisdom and the time we spent together remain in my heart and in the pages of my mind.